welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Miami find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Steven Matz will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
A bouncer up the middle. Right there is Reyes. And that's out number 1. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 0 for 8. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. The 0-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Striding in, Justin Bour. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Adam Conley is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Jose Reyes.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Again, a 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Here's Juan Lagares. His career numbers with Adam Conley, just a 1-for-12 career line. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And deep to left center field. Brinson ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. Take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
3-0 now. Yeah. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-1 to first, reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Here's Starlin Castro. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Castro.
First offering on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A ball and a strike. Matz is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average is dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Martin Prado now, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Let's go, New York.
He's set, and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. 1 down.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans.
Richie.
And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Ready now for the Marlins, Richie Mota, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Come on, that was a strike.
1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now in the box, Wilmer Flores. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock has to feel good.
Next up for New York, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. He's going. And there he goes towards second. This is on the ground over to first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. Flores leads off second with one gone in the inning. Push softly over toward the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone.
Batting eighth, first baseman.
Digging in, David Wright. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. First pitch on its way. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two and one to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Maybin is there. And that's the third out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Two complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Into the box now, number 12. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 61.
The pitcher, Adam Conley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maybin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Don't let him score.
The 1-0. Taken, strike one on the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
A dive, but he's back. The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Steal, 2-1. There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Cabrera's up with it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first.
Riding in once again, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
The 1-1 home. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he popped him up. And that's going to land foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mets nothing. So here's the Mets pitcher, Steven Matz, stepped in to lead things off here for the Mets with the top of the order, Jose Reyes, to follow. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. high fastball is in there. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Castro over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-1 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance. Starlin Castro, a base hit in his first trip.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Martin Prado. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. That's a tough take.
pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Here's a pop-up now. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher, Richie Mota.
Now batting, Richie Mota. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 1-0 lead. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded up the first baseline. Moore has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman number 4, Wilmer.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Flores swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Count 3-1.
The 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Drupal Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Flores is off at first with 2 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line hard toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off. He went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready with the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Into the box now, David Wright. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now, Steven Matz. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Lewis Brinson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 9, Lewis Brinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The batter, number 12.
From the stretch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike one. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So striding in, Adam Conley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 1.
So stepping in, Cameron Maybin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 50th pitch of the game on its way. On the ground for the shortstop, Reyes. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ready once again, Justin Bohr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land out there just foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Here's Juan Lagares. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far this season, Lagares is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. On its way is pitch number 75. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1 to Juan Lagares. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is the right fielder. And the inning is over. Mets go down 1, 2, 3 through 5, all even at 2-2. Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Starlin Castro.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Martin Prado now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Digging in now, Richie Mota. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Prado stands at first with 1 out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The left fielder, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Lewis Brinson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A 1-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, number 12. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
JT Realmuto, we called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, bases loaded. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Marlins leave all 3. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 43, Odrisamer Despaigne.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jay Bruce. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Digging in, the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. So 1-1. Weak chopper up the line. To his left, Ward. And he'll get in there safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
No.
So striding forward now, Travis d'Arnaud. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rojas is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. First baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, David Wright. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to center field. Maben is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 2 left for the Mets. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Paul Sewald will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adrian Gonzalez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 23, Adrian.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Here's Starlin Castro as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Ground ball left side. Flores is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stick around. We'll see Adrian Gonzalez lead things off after the break. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Adrian now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1.
Count is 2-1. Come on, Matt.
Now the 2-1. This is hit softly to third. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose
Here's the
Reyes.
shortstop now, Jose Reyes. The lifetime history with Adrisamar Despaigne. It's been a steady 5 for 9. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Prado has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder, Juan.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Lagares. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lying toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Michael
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mets leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. A.J. Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
A.J. Ramos.
Martin Prado now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Yeah.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He's 0 for 4. 1-1 the count to Martin Prado.
The count's 1-1.
Sliders in for a strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Conforto waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Richie Mota.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richie Mota.
Come on, New York.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on.
Here we go, guys.
And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Johnny Giavotella will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. And we are tied 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Derek Dietrich will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 32.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Steckenrider, a right-hander going 6'5". He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. The 1-1 home. Strike two, swinging.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And 2-2. The 2-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Solo shot to right center. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Third baseman number 4, Wilmer.
In now,
Flores.
Wilmer Flores. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No outs, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal.
Ready now, Asdrubal Cabrera. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch popped straight up. Steckenrider with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
No.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Ball 2 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting.
Yoenis Cespedes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 52. Yoenis Cespedes.
And that misses, ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
And they'll go ahead and put Gonzalez aboard here as that's the 4th wide one.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready once again, Jose Reyes. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there, and it's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Darno on third, Cespedes on second, Gonzalez on at first with 2 down. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. And New York's taking a 3-2 lead. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. Anthony Swarzak takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready for another chance. Number 12. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Tough situation. Down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for him.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. is taken for a strike. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Conforto on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maybin. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Miami, good night.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. A.J. Ramos earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Anthony Swarzak hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.